this big old book. The Webster's Dictionary. I don't know how old it is, but look at that. It's got to be about 3 to 4 inches thick. I'm going to hit it with 357 Magnum and a 45 auto and see what it does. So both some serious rounds. I mean, this is a full house 125. Look at that hollow point. That's been getting the job done for a long time. Then we got this gold dot 45+P. That's a 200 grain, 125 grain, 200 grain. So, see what we get when we hit this dictionary. I'm going to hit them 3 inches down. I got some water jugs behind there. I don't necessarily think it's going to pass through. It might, because it's not a very dense book, but it is thick. But if it doesn't pass through, at least we'll get some energy transfer into these jugs, I'm sure. Probably move them around a little bit. So, alright, let's start with the 45. Let's see what I get with that. Alright, I'm going to try to hit it right here. Just to the even marks, 3 inches from the top and bottom. At the 45 acp gold dot plus P. So here we go. Really? What was that? It went right through the thing. Wow. It went through both jugs. That's incredible. Let me try that again with the 45, and I'm going to line up a couple more jugs. Okay, let's try it again. See if there's any difference. No bullet. In and out of the third jug at an angle. So I lost that projectile. That's right straight through this thing. Very little resistance. Alright, on to the 357 Magnum with that full house load. Well, that went through. Wow, what in the world? That first jug is gone. It's like nothing there. But there's shredded paper in it. Look at this. That's funny. First jug, now second jug, there's a hole in it. I don't see one out the back. Looks like there's something in there. There we go. Kind of similar results I got with magazines. There's just the core of this thing. So, let's take a look inside here, because maybe we'll get some more evidence of what's going on in there. I'll get a couple 45 hits in the 357. Go about halfway through and see what we got. You know, 357 holes larger than the 45s. 45s, 357. That 357, man, that thing is just fragmenting out. And I don't see any fragments in the book. Now, these are starting to get pretty darn big. Well, what science do we learn from that? Don't use a Webster's Dictionary, even if it's this thick, for body armor, because that ain't going to stop it. Man. Now what if I take this thing up and I hit it with a Just a standard ball round of 45. I wonder what that would do. Let's try that. There's your classic 230 grain ball round. I hit this thing dead center. See what it does. Here we go. Right through all of it. Right through. Just out of curiosity, I want to see what my carry gun does to it with my carry rounds. 110 grain critical defense. Uh-oh. I say uh-oh because it didn't go through. That's what I trust my life on. But actually, that's kind of a good thing. That you don't want over penetration if you have to shoot in self-defense. So I'm going to cut this open and see what we get. Now keep in mind I did shoot at the thickest part of the book here, right by the binder. So let's see what we got in here. And I'll look for that cavitation and whatnot if you want. I don't know if you call it that through a book, but let's see what we got with the 45 too. 45 I hit dead center, and that's the ball round there, and that's, you know, it's not removing paper the way that the hollow points we're doing it, but it's going through creating the same size hole essentially. And there it is. See, this is the hollow points, and the ball just kind of pierces its way through. Now this is where I shot the 38. So making quite a bit of damage in here. About halfway through it now. Still don't see it. Alright. I'm about 2/3 of the way through and I see a couple fragments of lead. That's all I'm seeing so far. I feel something sharp. There we go. That's not bad, I tell you that. That's good. That's good that it would do that in a hard surface. It's good that it would do that more than likely on a body as well. A couple little copper fragments. Oh, little piece of the lead sheared off. And the damage quite literally goes right to the back page. I have a feeling if this little back thing wasn't on it, the cover might have went through, because it's ripped right there. It just went to the cover, and the cover, back of the cover stopped it. So that's what you get with some pretty warm 45s and 357s. Definitely a big difference in penetration between something like a little 38 and series powerhouses like the 357 Magnum 45+P. So that's what I'm getting. Nothing scientific here. So anyways, thanks for watching.